Hello, Mark. It is so good to see you today. We are here with another episode of The Art of Encouragement. How are you doing today, buddy?
It's hard to believe the Friday is here. As always, I'm here with you. I wouldn't miss it. I love this opportunity to check in with my dear friend and just share what's on my mind. And also with all of you who are watching and supporting us. You are part of this journey, this community, and I want you to know how important it is for us for us to see you. But a lot of things are happening in my life, and you know what it is. It's I think I said this before. When you are younger, nobody tells you that being an adult is such an adventure. I would put one word before the adventure, but this is a kids show. Not, I mean, this is adult. This is a family friendly show, so I wouldn't put that word.
It is.
Yeah. So
That's
yeah.
fantastic.
Yeah. Hey Nick, can you
Well,
hear me,
life
my
is
friend?
an adventure. Now,
It is. Yeah.
I can. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I can hear you.
Am I cutting out?
Crystal. No, no, it's good. It's good.
Perfect. Yeah, I saw that the you were kind of cutting in and out there, so that's why I moved. I didn't know if it was my connection or not. Um, I was sharing with you, and for those of you who follow me on social media, you'll know I have been so ill this week. I got what I thought was food poisoning, but it turns out it was a virus, and it is a nasty one. So I'm sorry if I've come into contact with you this week, and if I've spread any of those germs, but I've tried to stay home because I think that that's the way sharing is caring when we're at home, when we're not feeling well. And this is, I've lost, like you did with your illness, Mark, I've lost weight this week, which is a good thing in my case. But the way that this virus manifests is different for each person. You know, Pastor Allen has been on the Art of Encouragement before, and he said, you know, his grandchildren have this same bug right now, and where it started as with the stomach issue, for one, it manifested with pink eye in the second phase, and the other, the respiratory, like I've been dealing with. And so I'm not sure if those things, you know, those times when our lives just stop, we can look at them as, oh, I'm not able to do this, I'm not able to do this. Or we can choose to look at it as a time for reflection when we're not really ill, you know, when we're not rapidly running to our restroom and that sort of thing. Or we can look at those times, you know, to stop, pause, reflect, and be grateful. Grateful for our blessings, grateful for those that care for us while we are ill. You know, life is all about perspective. And when I first got sick this week, you know, I definitely didn't have that perspective. I was I was upset that, you know, I had been inconvenienced. But as I'm at the end of this week, I'm grateful that I have so many people who care for me. I'm grateful that I have so many people like you that check on me, that care. And you know, so whenever bad things happen and things we're not expecting, and we're feeling down, maybe that can be our wake up call to look around ourselves and see the good in a bad situation. And so if you're dealing with something today and you're like, man, this just keeps happening, you find yourself having almost a negative mindset, you today, stop. Look at your blessings instead of what you're not able to do. Look at the people around you and be grateful that you still have the life right now that can be inconvenienced to, by being ill. So um, I think that's part of our deeply planted theme. Um, what do you think, Mark? How do you deal with these life incidents, as it were?
I can relate to this, Nick. As you know, last month has been I have been stricken with a similar illness to what you're describing. Um, I have lost 20 pounds, changed my eating habits. I never thought that I could forego coffee in the morning. Turns out I can. and I
Wow.
don't even and I don't even miss it. Now I tried coffee for the first time in a month yesterday, and it was okay experience. So what this tells you is that whatever you think you are set in your ways and you cannot change, I think it's a misguided view. You can change. You can change your habits. You can change your sleep schedule. You can change your mindset. It may not be easy. There will be a price to pay, uncomfortable price, not just money, but energy and effort. But you can change it. Another thing is uh, perhaps this crossroads that we have reached, you personally, and I have as well. It's time to reflect inward and ask questions. Would I be doing the same things if I started them now versus why I'm doing this way or this certain pattern? Maybe there's a better way. So I think this is an invitation to change. Also, yesterday and today, I was reflecting on this topic that we're discussing is about love. Yeah, I think we as adults, we are craving love, a validation and support,
Absolutely.
right? We are. And when
Absolutely.
we don't get it, when we're afraid of losing it, or when we think we lost it, or we think we don't get enough, I think we get upset. So, what kind of reframe can I offer? Number one, the love you have for yourself and for your life, nobody can take that away. Some people may minimize it, they may discard it, they may misunderstand it, but the love that you grounded for your that is grounded for yourself will always be with you. And second, maybe first and even more important, the love you have for your creator, for God, for the Father, for everyone who's responsible for everything. Nobody can take that away. So when you ground yourself in this notion that the love you have, no matter what happens around you, for your God, for your creator is one, and the love you have for yourself, that is being deeply grounded, being
Yeah,
deeply rooted for me. So that's what I wanted to share with you.
absolutely. Well, that's beautiful, Mark. And next week, our episode's going to focus on our upcoming second book that is all about being deeply planted in living lives of legacy. And Mark needs to go now. Thank you so much, Mark, for joining us today. And thank you for being such a good friend to me. I appreciate
Oh,
you walking this journey, walking this path with me. And as you go to your next appointment, just know you're not going alone. You're going with me. You're going with so many other people that care about you, that love you, and that appreciate you. You are a legend, sir. And
mm.
without you, I never would have given my first TEDx talk. And yesterday, as you know, we had the video drop, and they weren't even planning on doing this. I signed a release just a couple of weeks ago, and here it is. It's already on the official TEDx site. You're part of every step of my journey, and I'm so grateful for you, Mark.
So beautiful. That's so beautiful. Sending you much love and to everyone who is watching. And I'll see you next week. Thank you, everyone. And I'll see you,
Thank
Nick.
you all. Thank you, Mark. And today, guys, as we wrap up, I just want to encourage you. Your life today may not be exactly what you're thinking or what you're wanting. Stop, settle, and truly be grateful. You may not have the car you want, but your car's getting you from place to place. There are people right now that want a car so badly because that provides access to them having a job, not being reliant on others. And for the person that is wanting the car, you know, a lot of times they're walking. For the person in the wheelchair, they're wanting to walk. And so there's always, yes, someone that has it worse than us. But if we just think about what we have instead of what we don't have, I believe that we are given even more. I believe that God in his design is such a caring force within our universe, and that he knows us each by name. And we may have differing religious views. That's okay. I'm not one of those hit you over the head. I'm more of the sprinkle with love and with grace. But as we continue on our journey in life, regardless of our religion, regardless of our past, regardless of our mistakes, regardless of our victories, of our degrees, any of those things, what we have is today. And that's why it's our present. So unwrap the gift you have. If you're sick at home, be grateful that you're sick, that you, and in the illness, that you have a home, that you have people who love you. Perspective is what keeps us deeply planted. So if your perspective needs to shift today, if you need a paradigm shift, go ahead and have it. But know that what we think about, we truly bring about. And Chaplain Miller used to share that all the time, and it's so true. And our friend Socrates said, the unexamined life is not worth living. So I encourage you today, I encourage you to go and be the change. And these seem like platitudes, but they're not. Be the change you hope to see, because people are waiting for you to step up. You know, some people will say, oh, everyone's waiting for you to slip up. I don't believe so. I think people are waiting for you to step up and show them that it's okay to be vulnerable. It's okay to not have all the answers. It's okay to live life today and tomorrow and the next day without having all the answers, knowing all the cards, but by being your authentic self. We don't need another Nick. We don't need another Mark. We need you. And I'm so grateful to walk this journey with you. So I encourage you today, be yourself, be grateful, have perspective that is radical, that even while we're sick, we can be so thankful. And when it's like we don't have what we want, we're thankful and grateful we have what we need. I'm Nick Patterson with the Art of Encouragement. I can't wait to see you next week. And we're going to be focusing on our upcoming book. It's going to be released at the end of this month. You know, the first was a bestseller thanks to you all. And we truly believe this next one has the capacity and just the energy to not just be a bestseller, but to actually bring lasting change in people's lives that's already affected Mark and I. And we can't wait for you to read it and for you to internalize it and for you to then change the world. And we don't care if we ever get credit or not, because the premise is to plant trees under whose shade we may never sit. I think it said something like 70 times in the book, but more on that next week. Thank you. Have an amazing week. We'll see you. We are Nick and Mark with the Art of Encouragement.